Teaching you guys how to use the RSI indicator. This portion of indicators is going to be relatively quick. I don't really use indicators that often, but I feel like this is still kind of good to know if you want to have these locations on your chart. So we're going to start with the RSI, the relative strength index. As always, you can just go to indicator, type in RSI, I think. Yeah, RSI and relative strength index. You can start if you'd like, but RSI will pop up. When you have it on your chart, I believe all of these are pretty standard, but just copy the RSI length at 14, SMA 14 to just copy this. And I think, make sure, visibility is just time frame, but it can be on all time frames and ranges. So go ahead and click this and then go ahead and have the inputs as well right here, 14 close, SMA 14 to chart. Just press pause at this video if you need to write that down. And then it's going to add to your chart. So then the next thing you want to do is you're going to put 6 lines on this chart. And it can be whatever color you want. 6 lines, and then you're going to have it set for you're going to put it at 70, 80, and 90 on the top. So I'm reading these numbers over here. So 70, 80, 90. And then on the bottom, you're going to do at 30, at 20. It doesn't have to be perfect, just right in that area. And then at 10. Okay, so once you have the RSI set like that, using it is extremely easy. So if you look at the RSI and you look at the market, you can see like down here when the market, it looks like it's basically a line graph chart, but you can see like it's rising here, the market rose there. Then in this area, I should probably add this to my favorites. I'll add that right there. Need that. Okay, so when you have this, like see, just follow this black line and look at the RSI and look at the market. You have the market going up, starting to shoot up, so is the RSI. Then the market gets all the way up back up here into this 70 range. You look up here, and the market shoots down, comes all the way down, starts getting to these red zones down here, the 30, the 30 and the 20, respects it, and then eventually the market shoots back up. Follow the RSI even higher, it drops in certain areas. So essentially when this is going up, the market is going to be retracing up, and when it's up here, it's going to be retracing down off of one of these levels. So, but you can see, we'll get real in depth with it. Let me go ahead and go here, make this a little bit bigger. Now let's look at it real closely. So like, you see like, say I was looking for like a sell somewhere in this range, like somewhere up here, right when the market was on that 70 range, the 70 right here, the 70, and then the market's right here on the RSI. The market in real time would look like this. So let's just say for whatever reason I was looking for a sell and I had the RSI. If I was looking for a sell right here, which again, I don't always use RSI or indicators, but every once in a while they're pretty cool to look at while you're trading. It kind of gives you like just a final. If you had, I would say indicators should be the last thing you use to help confirm a trade. It should be everything else that you've done up to that point, and then the indicators can just give you like a final confirmation. But the indicator shouldn't deter you or persuade you to take a trade. It's just like a last final check, but it's not required whatsoever. So, but if I was looking at this and I looked at RSI and I was looking for a sell, I would know that the RSI is at the 70. So that just means that there's a potential for me to make this move happen with a potential sell because it's up in this range of the 70. So, and then let's just say we sold or something like that. You can see the RSI jet down a bit, and then so did the market because it bounced off that 70. So with caution, like I said, just because the RSI is down here doesn't mean it's going to just rise immediately. So you see like how the RSI, this is a very important point for indicators and particularly with the RSI, but you can see, let's just say we were right here in the market. Let's go here. let's just say you're right here in the market, and this is the reason why I say you don't use indicators and wholeheartedly, like entirely for a position, because if you were just using the RSI here, you would be seeing the market here. You would look down and see that, oh, it's bouncing off of the 20, it's even below the 30, so it's gonna have to retrace and reverse at some point, and then you say, okay, I'm gonna enter a buy, or I'm gonna enter a buy right now. So you say you entered a buy just because it was on these levels. You entered a buy like right here to shoot up, and it never did, and it just dropped. That's why you can't use RSI as a main or indicators in general. I feel like besides the SMAs, which I feel like are a little bit different category than an indicator, but these indicators, you cannot use them just wholeheartedly just to trade. So they're good. They're good. So like if you were looking for a trade, like the earlier example, and you did everything correctly, and you saw the RSI was favorable for a sell, it was at the 70, the 80, or the 90 area up here, then you can go ahead and sell it. But that's only if everything else was like aligned with your trade. So, like I said, quick little video on the RSI. It's not too complex. I mean, you can have it, but to be honest, I pretty much rarely ever look at this. I just wanted you guys to have this tool just in case you wanted to base some of your trading off of it. But yeah, that's the RSI, Relative Strength Index.